Hi, I'm Max.
And I'm David.
For 15 years, we've been eating Oreos together.
And today, we're going to eat them with you.
Some flavors are wild.
Some are concerning.
And some are an absolute revelation.
Join us.
Double stuff.
Is this like a season 2 launch, or is this a middle of the season episode?
No, this is season 2 launch. What's up, motherfuckers?
Yeah.
Are we on? Oh, shit. Fuck. Balls. Season 2. Holy shit.
Ah!
It's all happening.
We're back.
Hey, everybody.
How long has it been for you?
Years. You know, honestly, I feel as young as I did when we signed off on season 1.
That's
but
amazing.
It has been 10,000 terrestrial years.
Yeah. Big Demolition Man vibes.
Yeah, I know.
John Spartan.
I'm just going to start swearing a bunch and wiping my ass.
Yeah, it's seashells, baby.
Fuck balls, ass.
But we're not here to talk about the hit Sylvester Stallone movie Demolition Man.
Yeah, and Wesley Snipes.
And Wesley Snipes, thank you. We're here to talk about Oreos.
Yeah.
The delicious flavor cookie that can take on all kinds of different dimensions and brands and textures. And we're here to review them, every last one of them.
One at a time.
Yeah.
Until we die.
Yeah. We've had a season's worth of content to reflect on highs, lows, expectations. Max, what would you say, if anything, was your main takeaway from our first professional season of weighing in on Oreos after being Oreo enthusiasts for our entire lives?
Amateur Oreographers.
That's the official term. That's the dictionary term.
After stepping up to the pros, I think my biggest takeaway is expect the unexpected. There were flavors that I felt like I knew what their deal was. I could sleepwalk through this. That really opened my eyes in new ways, in fun and exciting ways. And then there were things where I was like, I'm expecting something crazy here, and it was not as crazy as I wanted it to be. I feel like it was always just like, look, man, you're going to get curveballs. You don't get to just casually stroll into Oreo Town, do what you want, graffiti a sidewalk, and roll out without thinking they're going to, boot you in the butt.
Yeah.
They're booting me in the butt.
Booting you in the butt.
My boot's butted. My butt's booted.
Gotta expect it.
Both of them.
Yeah.
What about you? What feels like your big takeaway here from season 1?
I think for me, especially as the guy that barged into season 1 with a belly full of cream filling, basically banging the more is more drum.
Yeah.
And I'm always going to be that guy. I'm a double stuffer for life.
Yeah. You love the stuff.
I love the stuff. I think it really stood out to me the number of places where the primary victory was about, we used this word a lot last season, probably come up this season as well, restraint. The places where for a cookie that we love a big swing, we love a crazy flavor attempt, we love a lot of sugar and a lot of whiz bang pow. A lot of our, that's what I'm saying. A lot of our, oh my God, this is great, was like they used the right proportion and they didn't overshoot.
Yeah.
They used the right amount of flavor and they didn't oversugar. I will still always ride hard for like a crazy sugary Oreo that's like super decadent.
Yeah.
But like I have a replenished and newfound respect after season 1 for when you know when to stop, and that's when you hit the perfect cookie.
Yeah, I think you're dead on. I think that was something I never considered.
It was not in my
which is crazy.
Oreo lexicon at all.
Yeah, but once we're like thinking about it in real serious terms, it did become apparent how well they had held themselves back.
And listen, there were times where it was like maybe they held themselves back too much here. So it's not like you can't go too far in either direction.
Yeah.
But like the merits of knowing when to stop on the right amount of a certain kind of a flavor, that definitely felt like that was like a big learned experience from the aggregate of all the season 1 reviews.
Yeah, I think that's an important thing to take away.
Yeah.
And I think something I really want to hit here is that as we go through each of these flavors and things change and we're trying new stuff, my respect for the little goblin bastards who live in the basement has done nothing but grow.
Absolutely.
I'm so sorry that they've all gone blind from not seeing the light of day. And I'm so sorry that the only thing that they can taste are different iterations of chocolate wafer and or cream filling.
But it makes their sense of smell stronger, which makes the smell experience of the Oreos better.
Yeah.
I mean, it all goes back into the cookie.
It's so much easier to hunt in the dark.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So we appreciate your sacrifice. We want to make sure that if you're picking this up on your busted ham radio, if this ever makes it to the radio airwaves, that you're hearing the love that comes from us, the appreciation. You have not sacrificed in vain. Keep on reaching for the stars, even if you can't see them because you're locked in the basement.
Yeah, you'll never know what a star is. But
don't worry about it.
Your stars in our hearts.
Yeah.
We got a new flav.
Yeah, we do.
Season 2, new flav.
That's how it works, baby.
We're going with something that was a limited edition. It's not a regular rotation. but we felt like it was a strong place. We had high hopes.
Yeah.
And we felt like starting a season off strong, excited, energized was a good way to do it. That we gotta go up.
Yep.
So today we have, is this actually a collab with?
I didn't think so, but let's see.
No, it's not. It could have been.
Yeah, there's an opportunity there they didn't take.
It's a mint chip flavor cream Oreo. So it's flavored after mint chip ice cream.
Yeah. If you are a devoted listener of the show, you will probably recall classic mint Oreo, very strong showing last season.
Oh, that's possibly my favorite curveball from last season was how fucking awesome regular mint was.
That blew us both out of the water. We both felt like we were taking something for granted. Hopefully, by the time you're hearing this, we'll have had so many more mint Oreos eaten because we need to catch up because they're worth it. But so that's an interesting thing because here we are back with another mint-based Oreo.
Yep.
And this is one of those places where hard to screw up because in classic Oreo fashion, they're working from a really strong base.
I would go so far as to say, and I'm going to boldly say it, unbiffable. I think this is an unbiffable thing.
It's hard to know what they could have done here that would make it bad because the only X factor really is the chocolate chip. And there's lots of ways to do that. I don't think any of those ways are a concern unless they decided to make the chocolate chip fizzy. But that would be a crazy thing to do. So hopefully they didn't.
It doesn't say so on the box.
Yeah, it's not a fizzy flavored cookie.
Nope. It says it's a mint chip flavor cream, artificially flavored with chocolatey chips.
Oh.
Well, actually, what does that mean?
Yeah, that's actually interesting. They're chocolate adjacent. They recall chocolate.
They're not chocolate,
but
they're chocolatey.
They remind you of chocolate.
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 Chocola.
Let's keep cola out of this.
Let's do that, actually. Sorry. Chocolatey chips. What does that mean?
I guess
it tastes like chocolate, but it's not chocolate. In the way that the wafer part of the cookie is probably chocolatey.
Right.
They can't be like, it's a chocolate wafer because there's no chocolate.
It's probably not milk chocolate pieces.
Yeah. It could be crunched up wafer for all I know.
Yeah.
Okay.
Producer Will has a query for us to discuss. When do you think mint chip ice cream was invented?
Oh, 1904. I think Teddy Roosevelt invented it when he was thinking of the seminal vision of the bull moose party before he had to be a bull moose.
I'm going to say 1915.
Oh, it's a World War I invention.
I think World War I prompted the creation of
mint chip. Yeah, we ran out of vanilla.
Yeah, we needed relief and we needed a replacement for vanilla, which was...
Our boys are being mustard gassed left and right.
They put all the vanilla into the war effort. He wants to know, where do we think it was invented?
Well, I think Teddy Roosevelt invented it, so I don't have to worry about the European theater. But I would say that the mint chip ice cream invented by Teddy Roosevelt was cooked up in northern Michigan near the Canadian border.
Oh, that's such a good guess.
Yeah.
I'm jealous.
It was a crispy, cold place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess I'm going to say, like Vermont.
Yeah. Well, why not?
Yeah, right?
That's one of the great ice cream meccas.
Yeah. It's like, it's not an inspired guess. But I feel like I'm so jealous of yours that I figure might as well go with a thing that seems plausible.
Who needs inspiration when you know you've got a great answer?
I mean, I guess we'll see. Producer Will, are these existential questions to which there are no answers, or do you know the answers to these questions?
Yeah, wait. If there's no answer to this, I'm going to fucking come over there.
This is more of amusing.
Give you a nice little
kiss. It's just
kiss.
a way to get the wheels turning, like, what do you think?
Lube up your brain folds.
Yeah.
Well, for starters, the internet is wrong.
Off to a great start.
What? How did you find that out?
Do you know more about mint chip ice cream than the internet?
Tell me if this is plausible to you.
Oh, all right.
The internet at large is claiming that it was invented in England by Marilyn Ricketts in 1973.
Marilyn Ricketts?
1973?
First of all, both of those are fake. Okay, what?
How many people
what part
think
of the internet are you on?
Google Marilyn Ricketts and see what comes up.
Yeah, and show me the picture of a cartoon old lady.
If you search this, that's what comes up. That's the official story. But Baskin-Robbins, which opened its first store in 1945, had mint chip as a flavor.
Oh, all right, so Marilyn Ricketts can go fuck herself, along with the entire country of England.
Wait, can they square those two facts that contradict each other directly?
Time travel.
Well, the answer is we'll never know.
So Baskin-Robbins had it in the 40s. Okay. See, this is why I was like, this could have been a collab. This could have been a Baskin-Robbins collab.
Absolutely.
But they don't need it, but I'm just saying.
Haven't they done that?
Baskin-Robbins. They've like made out with Baskin-Robbins at a party.
Got a little frisky.
Yeah, everyone was like feeling good. They were young.
Yeah, it's a party.
It was 1973. Marilyn Ricketts was wearing a slinky dress.
making wild claims about inventing mint chip.
Yeah, she'd had 15 hot toddies. Inexplicably, that was her beverage of choice. And she was like, I invented mint chip.
The Ricketts estate is going to come after us.
Yeah.
I'm always worried about who's going to sue us.
You are constantly worried about, we've made it this far. It's season 2. Nobody's sued us yet.
I guess that's true, kind of, but not really.
Let them come.
And so they shall.
We're recording season 2 currently.
That's true.
We could have been sued by the time this goes to air.
So we'll edit that out if we've been sued.
Oh, no.
We'll leave it in if we've been sued. And then we'll
Yeah.
add a note at the end of the episode.
Yeah, we'll add a disclaimer. We were fucking dead wrong. We're in the middle of a pretty bad lawsuit.
Super sued.
Our biscuits.
All right, well, so that's been an inconclusive walk down the history of mint chip ice cream.
I mean, conclusively, Marilyn Ricketts didn't invent it.
well, like, what a weird, bold claim. Do you think it's sort of like Marilyn Ricketts? I've said it too many times and now it sounds weird. Do you think Marilyn Ricketts added the chips, but that it was the mint ice cream that existed in the 40s?
No, I think it's like a schoolhouse rumor where it's like everyone in the halls was like, did you hear? Marilyn Ricketts invented mint chip ice cream.
Oh.
It's like, Marilyn Ricketts invented mint chip ice cream. Since they're British, none of them had even known
Sure.
what was going on at the Baskin-Robbins house
Yeah.
for 30 years.
But we have no idea where.
Marilyn Ricketts studied abroad in the U.S., had Baskin-Robbins ice cream, brought it home in a giant block of ice in order to make sure that it didn't melt, showed it to her friends and was like, I invented this.
For a second, I thought that what you were getting at was that she froze it in ice so that she could chip it out and discover it. And
like,
that's my new favorite way to imagine that ice cream is discovered.
Perfect, like, pint of ice cream in a block of ice, like,
Just chip away.
yeah, right up by the Arctic Circle. Russian scientists have found.
I mean, we don't have to know about
Peanut
how ice
butter
cream
crunch.
works. This isn't an ice cream podcast.
That's true. Who gives a shit?
Yeah.
Marilyn Ricketts is like a great explorer. She went down to darkest Peru. She found talking bears and Baskin-Robbins ice cream.
Big goggles and the big explorer jacket.
Yeah, she loved to carabine. Okay, your version's better.
I mean, listen, this is a...
She brought it home in a block of ice like it was a bog man.
chipped it open.
Yeah.
What have I discovered? Mint chip ice cream.
Ice cream. Wow, so good for her.
Yeah.
Who have finally unearthed the hidden secrets of Baskin-Robbins that were locked away in the ice.
Yeah. Well done.
Congrats, Marilyn.
Yeah.
Well, one other quick note that doesn't have anything to do with flavor, but I think is a lovely aesthetic consideration. I think Oreo's been on this kick recently
Yeah.
of like, hey, what if we like fucked with the cookie a little bit?
Yeah.
Made it kind of cute. Obviously, remember from Coca-Cola, they were very cute about it. But this one side, tradish Oreo
Classic.
cookie.
Usually you've got at least one classic anchoring it all down.
They love to remind you what you're eating.
Mm-hmm.
And the other side, very simple, straightforward, elegant waffle cone design.
It's a nice tip of the cap to the ice cream part.
Yeah.
Because I don't necessarily know how you would make flavor cream that is specifically nodding to ice cream.
Yeah.
But I think that the notion of getting that waffle cone texture on there is a nice way to be like, when you eat this, think about ice cream.
Yeah.
It's a nice touch.
Yeah, I think it's very cute. I think it's well done. All right, let's take a look at what we've got here.
Great.
You know, now that you're saying that, like, how would you make this be more ice creamy? This is not a thing we've ever done, but it
true.
dawns on
Thanks,
me
sir.
that this might be good frozen.
Oh, I bet this is so good frozen.
Yeah. Oh, wow. It smells good. Producer Will, would you like a mint chip?
You got to get into the smell. I mean, the mint Oreo smell is candle worthy, as we've established.
Yeah, this is no surprise. This
Do you
is doing
smell
chip?
chocolatey chips?
Do I smell chip? No. I mean, I smell a lot of mint. It smells fucking great.
Yep.
Yeah,
I know
like-
this smell. I love this smell. This is an old friend
Yep, this smells
coming
like
over
home.
for dessert.
I'm having an old friend for dessert.
That would be a great collab.
Silence of the Lambs.
Silence of the Lambs Oreos.
Oh man, there's a lot of flavors and smells insinuated in Silence of the Lambs that I don't want anywhere near my Oreos. But
We'll get to it
fava
in time.
beans, maybe?
Yeah. Nice
Chianti?
Chianti, yeah.
the lotion in the basket. Lamb, just lamb flavored. We haven't talked about future meat flavors.
No, we've
in a long
got,
time.
maybe we should do a speculative
That's for
meat
like
episode.
2046 is
Yeah.
lamb flavored Oreo.
When will the meats arrive?
Yeah.
The Oreo. Not this week, thankfully.
Get me Ving Rhames. Remind us that we have the meats.
Mm-hmm. You would know. It'd be a good
Arby's
guess.
collab.
I can imagine that happening.
God. Wow. Oh, I just thought about it.
Max is so excited imagining
Don't lie.
the Arby's
To
collab.
these nice, honest listeners. God, it's like having heart palpitations. It's fucking gross. All right, back to this deliciousness.
Yeah, this is winning smelling cookie.
All right, smells great.
Smells great.
If this is where we're going, I'm a happy camper.
I mean, we have every reason to believe at this juncture that this will be very much along the lines of a mint Oreo. And I mean, really, it would be surprising if there was much of a difference outside of texture.
I think that's what we're probably dealing with
Yeah,
here.
yeah, which is like great. You know,
Yeah, fantastic.
no
Very
notes.
cool.
Yeah.
All right. Ready?
Yep. Cheers.
So far, so good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah. A little bit of crunch.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's definitely a noticeable presence of crunchiness in the cream.
Yeah, I didn't quite think I was really going to be that apparent. Weird how to do that.
Mm-hmm. Normally, this level of crunch is reserved for like when they put one of those like weird flavor sugar crystals in here,
Mm-hmm.
which actually makes me wonder if that's what this is. But like chocolatey.
What?
I'm just like, I'm not getting anything other than texture. And it's hard because the cookie is so chocolatey.
Yeah.
So I'm just trying to figure out what that would be. Because like you guessed, like it could be part of the cookie, which could also track.
But it does have more crunch than the cookie.
Right? It's got like kick.
Yeah.
Not fizzy kick, thank God.
No,
but
no.
Yeah.
But yeah, I do think there's more crunch than the cookie provides.
Mhm.
And maybe if it's just like small bits, if it's crumblies,
and
maybe
it's like
it
you're
is
getting it
gonna
in the
give you
middle
that
of
crunch,
the
you know, but
of
like,
the cream.
I don't know. But it's good.
It's good.
If we had not tried mint Oreo last year and had a revelation last year,
Yeah.
this would have given us that same big wow, eyes open, like universe expands inside your brain moment.
Yeah.
Of being like, holy crap, this is great. We've been here before.
Right.
But it's there. It's
Yeah.
on par. Like,
Yeah. I think there will be a time when we get to the end to discuss in the small ways that it is different, if it is better, worse, or the same broadly. But that'll be a number convo.
Yeah.
In the big picture sense, we're playing in the same ballpark.
I love this ballpark.
This is a great ballpark.
It's a great ballpark.
Yeah.
Me in this ballpark, I could roll around in the grass,
Yep.
run in the dirt.
A nice sunny day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hell of a ballpark.
Refreshing.
They got it all.
Yeah.
This place. They got ball, they got park,
Yeah.
They got
all the ingredients.
mint, they got chip.
Everything you're looking for.
Here you go. 2 for double stuff.
Thank you, sir.
For my double stuff baby.
I remember what these things are like doubled, and I am not mad about it. Let's see if I can learn anything about the crunchies while I'm looking at it.
While you're looking in there?
Yeah.
Yeah. Get up close.
I think I can excavate.
Yeah, I'm like looking at it. Looks like cookie crunch. Come here, you. I'm trying to pick a piece out. I think it's just cookie.
Do they seem less crunchy isolated from the cream?
Yeah, but it might be just because right now I'm like crunching down on this thing with my front teeth, and normally I get it with my
that's
back
interesting.
teeth, and maybe it's just like there's a different kind of biting. I don't know. We should get a dentist on. No, we shouldn't.
They'd just be like, stop.
They'd be like, "What are you doing? Don't do that.
Ruining
Floss
your teeth
every day
Yeah.
and night.
instead of this show.
Yeah, get out of here. Go home. All right, you ready?
Yep, let's do it.
Yeah, let's do it.
Think.
Look, what was her name? Greta Van Fleet? Grace Kelly? What was her name? Marilyn Records. Thank you, Will. She should be proud of herself.
Oh, yeah.
She's done a great service
Great service.
of bringing this flavor to the West.
Mm-hmm. We owe her a lot.
Oh, yeah. We braved dangerous waters and Richard Nixon in order to bring us these flavors.
So thoughtful. Unsurprisingly, it's a great double.
Yeah, full bite. Feel excellent about it.
Yep.
Look, when the little guys in the basement know what they're doing,
Yeah.
when they like show up being like, we got it. We got to
Yeah.
win for you. They deliver. Sometimes they play around. Sometimes they're experimenting. Sometimes they're just pushing the envelope to push the envelope.
Yeah.
And sometimes they just know they want to win, right?
Sometimes you just need a win.
Yeah, they
And-
did it.
And I will
They gotta
say,
win.
I think we have mentioned before that Oreo likes to lean back into the dark chocolate cream because they know that it'll work. And as far as I can recall, this is the first time that they've leaned back into the mint because they know it'll work.
Yeah.
And as like big
Yeah.
mint fans, as much as we've been like, yeah, you don't want to do this too much because you want to make sure that you're also like pushing yourself, putting more mint Oreos in the world, only a good idea.
Yeah. And I do feel like, because we had talked about this last season about being like, why does nobody talk about mint? Mint is so amazing.
Yep.
We walk right by it in the grocery aisle all the time. I feel like this might be a play on Nabisco's part to be like, hey, drop a limited dish with the mint cream.
Interesting.
Remind the buyer
Sure.
that mint is just there, ready to go year round, and it's fucking good.
Yeah.
If I was Joe Q Public, snagged up one of these puppies,
Mm,
and then these went out of print,
totally.
I'd be like, well, the mint's right there.
yeah.
It's pretty close.
That theory's got legs
Yeah, and
and arms.
so many arms. Yeah, I think that's great.
Yeah.
I think more people should be coming back to mint.
Yep. I agree. Totally agree.
Okay, thanks, corporate.
That puts us in an interesting position where we've got some familiar questions in front of us. And from here on in, really going to come down to, are these better, worse, same?
Yeah.
I think we've expressed our enthusiasm here No one's coming out swinging, saying like they ruined it, they broke it. But we're zoomed in now.
I want to just hit on something before we get into that.
Oh, yeah, please.
I have a question.
Go for it.
And it pops in my head here. This is an ice cream flavored Oreo.
Mm-hmm.
Let's just talk briefly about ice cream.
Sure.
Thoughts on ice cream? How do you feel? Dessert-wise, is it a big guy for you?
I mean, the first thing that comes to mind is probably Marilyn Ricketts.
Queen of the cream.
Yeah, I mean, I think that those two are sort of linked forever in my mind, always have been. But then once I push through the Ricketts layer, I am not a huge ice cream guy.
Oh.
And I will say...
I'm a little surprised by that.
It is mostly because I feel like I get hit pretty hard with the cold sensitivity in my teeth.
Oh.
I don't think ice cream is bad, but the process of eating it is a little bit uncomfortable for me.
Do you chew it?
No, it's just
Don't chew it.
It's just in your mouth. And I mean, listen, if there are bits in it, like for example, growing up, my go-to was fish food, which has those like chocolate fish in it.
Fish. Yeah.
So like there's chewing there. And when I do get ice cream, which is rare, usually I'll just go like, honestly, classic vanilla. I think this is a whole other conversation. Vanilla, great flavor, underrated. We've equated it to boring, not true.
Yeah.
I think we've even touched on this before.
Vanilla's good.
Yeah. It's one of those things where I have had ice cream I've loved. I think ice cream is great. I find the sensation of eating it a little bit uncomfortable, which is sort of a knock for me personally. But it's not like, let me explain to you why ice cream's bad and everyone's wrong. So that's sort of more of my own personal thing. But respect for the genre and like, man, I've had some killer ice creams. So it's like, yeah. What about you? Where does this fall for you as like a snack?
I'm pretty pro ice cream. There was a short couple of years where my sister was really on a kick of making her own.
Oh, I think I remember this actually.
Yeah. And it was like great times because you could just like throw flavors at her and be like, yo, make this, sounds crazy. And she'd be like, yeah, and she's like bang it out. Once you hit your recipe, you can make it pretty fast. You can turn it around in like a day. So that was like a real fun time. And we were casually going through like a gallon of ice cream every like few days. It was bad. We were eating a lot of ice cream just to like try new flavors. So it became a real regular staple in my life for a while.
Sure, yeah.
But I think because of that, I also warmed to it in a lot of ways where I was like, this is a fun thing. You can play with it. You can have fun with it. And it's not just standard flavors. We're also obviously going through like something of an ice cream renaissance with like boutique ice cream parlors.
Yeah, it's a big thing right now.
But I think that happened sort of at the same time. My sister got into this thing. The boutiquiness of it started happening. I started thinking of like ice cream as a more experimental place to be, which was really fun. So I'm very pro ice cream. I like it a lot.
Yeah.
I also feel you on the sensitive teeth thing. I had that too, but I seem to have found a way to navigate.
I'm a room temperature and up desserts guy. I like a room temperature cookie. I like a warm brownie. I will say I fuck with a cold piece of cake, but that's because it doesn't conduct cold the same way that like ice cream does.
Sure.
So it's more like, it's more spongy.
Yeah.
And you're not dealing with that. Oh, my teeth feel weird. My gums. My gums.
Yeah. It just got me thinking. We talk about what is the aim here.
Yeah.
Right? They're aiming for mint chip ice cream.
Right.
So when we think about it, we should think about it in those terms.
Totally. I would presume this goes without saying, but you might disagree. I don't feel like they've done anything with any of their flavors or textures other than the design on the cookie to make this ice creamier.
No, I think that maybe one of the things they've realized was that their original mint was pretty close to a mint chip ice cream.
Yeah, that was sort of my thinking too.
Yeah.
They've done, what's the crazy kind with the 3 flavors? The ice cream?
Neapolitan?
They've done Neapolitan Oreos.
Yeah, they did.
But like, again, nothing about the cream texture-wise was ice cream. It was really just those flavors.
Yeah.
So I think they've played around in ice cream as a genre before, but I've never had something where I was like, oh, they're like leaning into the ice cream part.
There's even an outside chance they did like an orange sherbet once.
That might be right. Yeah, that sounds kind of familiar.
A vague recollection of that.
Yeah, the Rocky Road. A lot of the time they're mimicking the ingredients in the ice cream.
Yep.
Which makes sense because it's a great source for dessert flavored
they make
combos.
A cookie.
Yeah.
It's got to be a cookie. But it does get me thinking about like, what if we threw a couple of these in the freezer? And maybe that can be casual often. Look, listener, get yourself some mint chips.
Yeah, do it.
Chuck them in the freezer.
Yeah, go
Send
crazy.
Will an email. I'll give you his personal email.
And cell phone.
I will give you his physical cell phone.
And social security number.
That too. You want to be Will? Be Will. Will's social security number is...
Get a pen, kids.
All right, let's talk about how many of these we would eat.
Will loves this idea.
He thinks it's a great joke.
He's so into it.
He did just email me his social, which is a bad idea.
It's going to be on the Patreon.
Woo! We got to take the Patreon over from Will.
Yeah.
Producer Will here. Are you experiencing bullying in your workplace? Organizations like EOCC are available to help.
How many of these would you eat? David?
I'm trying to remember what my answers were across the board for mint.
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it?
That's not the world we live in. We can't live in a world that's dictated by other terms.
Okay.
This thing exists in a vacuum.
I feel like this might be a box, like 3-sleeve finisher off, because it's refreshing. It's really good. There's no breaks on this cookie for me. And it's not so dense that you're going to be like, this is so good, but I'm overwhelmed. This is one of those places where I'm in very similar territory to Classic Mint.
Yeah, this is a special edition.
Sure.
Which means it's definitely a double stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Was original mint a double stuff?
Ooh.
Can't remember.
Neither can I. That's interesting. Well,
I feel like I might actually be only like a 2-sleever on this. That
Sure.
might hit me with enough richness that I can't get past that.
yeah, I could totally see that.
But it got me thinking, again, inappropriate in the context of original mint. I was like, did I say a box for mint? I can't remember. And was that because there's less filling?
Interesting. Did we comment on that? We might have even commented on the fact that that was one of the restraint things. Because we were
Oh, yeah.
saying like this would probably make you good thin.
Yes, we talked a lot about it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, it gets me thinking. I think I'm at 2 sleeves.
Yeah,
I
legit.
think that's about my limit.
Yeah.
I think I could get to a whole box, and I don't think I would complain necessarily,
Yeah.
but I do think my teeth would start to tingle a little bit.
Yeah. See, this is where my more is more kicks in, where I'm like,
Yep.
if this is working for me, I'm all in. And this is working for me.
Yeah. Yeah, this opens the floodgates.
Yeah.
This is
Yeah,
like,
this is a
hey,
floodgate
it's- Yeah, we're
Oreo.
good to go.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, respect. It's pretty delish.
Yeah.
All right, let's number this guy. I think I've got mine.
Me too. I think for me, this is an 8.
Yes.
Yeah.
8.
Yeah.
It is an 8.
It's an 8.
Let's do a little confirmation bias here. I think it's an 8. You think it's an 8? It's an 8.
It's an 8.
I think it delivers on the promise of the premise.
Mm-hmm.
I think it is tasty. I
Mhm.
think we could eat a lot of them.
Mm-hmm.
And the only reason it doesn't go higher is because it pretty much is the same thing as mint.
My only caveat here, and this is really zooming in, microscope in, due to my personal texture bullshit, I would rather have classic than this. The Little Crispies are not a problem, but I do not think they are an improvement. And if I'm getting into the manoosh noosh noosh,
That's what we're here
that's
for.
what we're here for.
The noosh.
Then like, yeah, if we're nooshing it up, this is just a little tiny, little bit lower than Classic Mint.
Yeah.
But this is a great cookie. I'm super happy. If I have a box of this, it's not going to last very long.
Oh, no, this box is going to be gone in 30 seconds. Like,
Yeah,
we're
gone in
gonna-
60 seconds.
Yeah, our favorite.
We're doing the Nicolas
I
Cage
want
hand
my
motion.
Fucking Oreos. Yeah, this is going to be Sphinx. It's going to be Suede. We all know everything about that movie. It's delicious. If you had people to share it with, they would be so happy.
Yeah.
They should be so lucky.
They should be so lucky. This is a winner, unsurprisingly. Producer Will has posed a question. What ice cream would this pair best with?
Oh, what a weird question, because instantly you're like, mint chip Oreo. And then you're like, no, you fucking idiot.
Get outta
Max.
here.
Get out of here. Go home. Put your head in a blender. I don't think it would be mint chip Oreo. I think this would pair incredibly well with like a nice dark chocolate.
I was just thinking that.
Yes.
Yes.
That's where it's at. Is
Yeah.
You're like, lean into the
the
chip
chocolate
part, the
Yeah.
chocolate.
No, because it's there.
This is going to
so you're
brighten that.
augmenting it, but the cream is so potent, it's so powerful. You don't really need to add there.
Yeah.
But like chocolate, then you're just like really getting the best of all worlds. Because the chocolate in the cookie, I don't know that I would say it's subtle, but there's room to add to it.
Mm-hmm.
And that mint's going to come through.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Strong.
Yeah.
And I mean, also, like, be a lovely garnish.
Mhm.
Coloring would look great.
Oh, totally.
Present well. Yeah, I think you go with a nice chocolate or chocolate chip or something like that you're happy with.
Mhm.
Chuck a couple of these Oreos
Yeah.
in there. Have a day.
That's a winner for sure.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Good looking out, Will. Appreciate you.
Yeah, nailed it.
Yeah. You know what? Call some friends. Get a box of these. Hang out.
And the good news,
Like-
if you miss these in limited edition, there's a classic Oreo flavor
Yeah.
that has all of the strengths, and it's going to be there for you.
And the people at Nabisco know that.
They know it. They know what they're doing.
They've known the whole time.
Yeah. I see their game here, and I respect it.
Honestly, great game.
Yeah. It's a
Yeah.
perfect game.
Pitch perfect game. Nabisco.
That was a baseball.
That's actually the other side of it. If you hear that sound, they have not pitched a perfect game.
Oh, then, yeah. There we go.
Listener, that should give you context for how much we know about sports.
That's for a reason that this is a cookie podcast and not a sports podcast.
Yeah, go find one of those somewhere else. Been such a pleasure. I'm so glad to be back.
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah, season 2. Feel
Yeah.
refreshed.
Yeah, who knows what lies ahead? What exciting new flavor, highs and lows await us in the Oreo journey that is still so undefined and mysterious.
Oh, only the shadow.
Yeah.
Good night, listeners.
May.